I saw somebody in the chat ask about the docuseries.
Yeah.
Laura in here? Laura in here?
Who?
Laura.
Laura ain't in here.
Oh, Dora?
Dora, yeah.
Dora? Where Dora at? I don't know if I saw Dora.
She said she was ready.
Well, all right.
Because she watched it early, right?
Did she?
Yeah, I think she started early.
Peace to the Black Rasslin crew. I think everybody was moving at the same volume when we realized that that Mr. McMahon docuseries was dropping the way it was dropping. So our aim is to hit y'all with no cap recaps of every episode of Netflix's docuseries on Vince McMahon, Mr. McMahon. Episode 1 dropped about 3.5 hours ago. I would definitely suggest watching docuseries before, because we just talking. You know us. Mm-hmm. Shit just happened, and then we just start talking. But I'm not all the way done with the series. I was watching earlier. I am through most of episode 5.
I'm at 5.
It's an interesting series. We was talking earlier offline. Mimi, you've watched all of it, right? Mimi and Fam watch all of it?
I binged it yesterday, yeah.
Chat, let me know how far y'all into the Mr. McMahon. I guess we should. On Monday, so 4 days ago, Mr. McMahon, he had not only did he hire a new PR firm, I heard, but
oh really?
Yeah, there was a whole new hiring of from what I was reading. What's the name of the group? Let me pull up the information. He hired. Edendale Strategies is who he hired. Apparently, they have a stronger grasp on modern media, with the firm marketing itself as focus on communications counsel and crisis management, which is key because but were they the ones that told him to go out to be like, hey, y'all dropped this docuseries, y'all didn't know my name is Vince McMahon, my character name is Mr. McMahon, and we not the same person. And they out here, I saw this thing and it was a rough cut, and I know what's going on, but this is some bullshit. Don't watch this shit. And everybody said, oh, we should watch it.
And everybody said, oh, this is the same person.
We should watch it for real.
It's the same.
It's the same person.
Promotion. He gave them niggas the best promotion.
What is
right?
Is it just me? But when I watched this, I'm like, yo, this gotta be somebody wearing a Vince McMahon mask.
Wait, hold up.
Same person.
Look at this man.
Like, yo, that's wild. His head.
That's him. He orange.
It looked like he got a Point Break mask on.
Yeah.
Because I think his eyebrows is definitely a different color than what his hair probably should be. He's doing something to his lips. Shout out to Dora. Peace of Dora.
Oh yeah, purple.
He did something to his lips. He definitely did some yamin to his lips. I don't. He did himself up enough to look presentable for this.
Yo, he looks crazy.
He's been looking crazy too, is the problem.
But the thing that is killing me, because you seeing old footage,
right?
And then they going back to him, and I'm like, oh,
yeah, it's like a ghost.
Yeah,
look at this.
He look worse now. Look at his lips.
Not wearing a mask.
He's tucking. Tucking
what?
Tucking what?
He's tucking it, and he's tucking and blowing. He's tucking.
Hey yo. Nah, his lips. When I first started watching the first, I'm like, yo, look at his lips. What happened? Like, they just purple.
They're blown up.
He tucked them.
That's when you tuck them. Yeah, you tuck them.
He's tucking.
Oh,
he's tucking. He's attempting to, but for some reason, something ain't working because it's looking like.
My name.
That's how I look when I drink too much.
Fluffy, right?
And wake up the night, and it's just
fluffy.
Then you look fucking
right there.
Goddamn block. So
best in years.
Low key. Well, this because they were saying that this was recorded what 3 years ago at this point.
That's a man with a mask on.
This is before the mustache though, or is it after?
It's before all the real stress. right.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's I'm glad you mentioned that, fam, because he was really talking like a guy who, I don't want to say didn't have a care in the world, but he was really like
Cool.
Here's my story. This is the one time you look. This the one time you about to get my story. You better ask some good questions because I'm not answering everything.
Word. He like, I ain't even answering it truthfully.
Tucking Vince is crazy.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll do my best.
At the one point he said, sometimes when you a businessman, you say some things that you don't really think, and you just got to say it because it's part. I'm not saying it verbatim, but I'm like, wait, Vince, what are you talking about right now? Like what you say the opposite of what you think because you a businessman. To who? The public? Like you just lying to the people? Like what are you saying right now?
Mm-hmm. He said when they asked him about Bruce Pritchard cutting a promo on Bruce Pritchard in real life, he said, "Well, sometimes I cross the line sometimes," and I said, "What?" And I say some things that are beyond what I'm supposed to say.
Hey.
What do I look like? What do I look like? Grinding my feet at Eddie Murphy. Yeah, I remember grinding my feet.
But I'm not Mr. McMahon. Like what?
Rich motherfucker. Yeah. Actually, that's the one thing that cracks me up.
I hate rich people.
What? No,
how I grew up.
So all right. So there was a
poor people pedestrians. Okay.
There's a point where they're like, they ask everybody who's a talking head, like, how close is Vince McMahon to Mr. McMahon? There's a varying answers, but Hulk Hogan, a lot of them like, hey, that's the same nigga. That's the same motherfucker. That nigga's the same. That's what Hulk Hogan said. No, I'm just kidding. He ain't say that. He ain't say that.
No, he did.
He thought it. He thought it. That's what I heard. When I put the never mind, I'm shut up.
The only person that said it wasn't was his son.
Right.
And Bruce Pritchard.
And Bruce Pritchard.
He didn't say he said that it was exaggerated.
Right. And The Rock.
But I
don't remember that.
I can't. Rock may be more in episode 5, end of 4, episode 5, maybe.
Rock is lying.
Look. I was watching that shit like, Rock, what?
The Rock be lying, yo.
What are you talking about?
Bro, lying.
What are you talking about?
You're a liar.
Like,
but but you know what it is. He's such and such on a board, and he's affiliated at this point.
Yes, him and John Cena.
They're told John.
They have the most crafted responses.
I will say this. I did shout out to John Cena. I was so gone off of like a ruthless aggression rehash because like John Cena's not gonna reveal anything new right now. He's saying the same shit he said a couple years ago for like it's he he's got a script and he knows what he's gonna say. I was good. And he said fucking.
He did.
Shout out YouTube. I'm sorry, but he said fucking.
He's more believable than The Rock, though. I have to say, like,
yeah,
with the sound bites, he sounds more like believable.
I definitely don't believe anything The Rock said.
Yeah, Cena's more like prepared statements. And then The Rock is just lies. Like, no. It was my idea. No, I thought of that when we were sitting there. I said, he
been to child support. That's child support court time.
Matter of fact, like,
child support
stop.
It
is. That's how niggas lie.
It's a narrative. It's on like you.
Great.
Like Mimi, you get to a company, whatever, and they be like, "Yo, here's our Bible, here's our guidebook, and like these are the rules and regulations you follow."
Conduct.
Rock probably said, "Hey, come here, give me that book. Let me figure this out." And we gonna revise it for 2023, 2024, and that's the script. A lot of it feels like that. A lot of this feels like especially when I see Triple H. When I see Triple H talk about back in the day, it feels like they're kind of putting they're getting the scripture out, they're getting the damn hammer, and they're knocking the shit into the tablets or whatever. So for the modern era, this is the curtain call. This is the yummy, like everything you heard about the past. We're gonna talk about it this one time. Go to Netflix and watch it, and then that's it. Don't ask me about the shit no more.
And that's it.
I will say this. We was talking about this earlier. I hate Triple H. I hate him so much. This man said, "I swear to God, hand to God."
He said, my hand
know.
to God, I knew nothing about it.
Lying.
She said, that's what they had to. He said they had to. Well, that's the thing.
My hands are clean in this.
Right.
It's a good possibility they gonna whip your ass.
I hear you, but at the end of the day, like,
I swear to God,
at that point, I think Brett would have respected him a little bit more.
Who, Triple H?
Triple H and Shawn, if they told the truth.
But Vince said, shut up.
And still, I know, but what I'm saying is, I know what Vince said, but what I'm saying is, as a Brett girl, I hate him for that.
No, I hate
both. None of them were.
I'm going to tell you, Bret Hart is quite possibly the most what's the word I'm looking for? It's incidentally like unlikable nigga on earth.
He say some weird shit. What did he say? No, wait. When he first started talking about what he was doing in the ring, what did this nigga say?
I don't want to be.
No. Straight face. I was an artist in that ring. I'm like, come on, stop it. I was an artist in that ring. We don't need it. But even if I believe he's the excellence of execution, I don't need that. I don't need that here.
We need to let y'all
Nobody else was. The Rock didn't come out there talking about, hey, bitch, I was the most electrifying motherfucker, you jabroni ass motherfucker. He gonna say something episode 6 or something?
Because y'all need.
I'm almost there.
Y'all need reminders.
Me? No.
Look,
I'm gonna tell you like this.
For Brett,
I am.
Episode 3.
Yeah,
I don't care about nothing else. Episode 3. That's the episode. Was like, yup. Like I was there for all of that Brett Shawn Montreal Screwjob 96, 97. Nonsense. I was there. They told it. I don't need this man to talk about. I was an artist out there. Shut up, bro. Come on. Keep that off the camera.
Shut up, my nigga.
Keep that off the camera.
No, things like these need to.
He lives the gimmick.
Things like this need to be told because we run into that. We run into that motherfucking Jordan LeBron thing.
Oh,
Jesus. And what I mean is LeBron plays 20, 30 years worth of basketball, and niggas tend to forget what Michael Jordan was doing in the ring.
That's right.
So you
paved the way.
Vaughn.
He never got that chance to wrestle because he could have been wrestling past what he gave us, but
that's right.
But he got fucked up. I read the book. This is what I'm saying, Vaughn. Even if I don't think that he was lying, because I was a fan of the Hart Foundation. I read the book multiple times. I understand the story. Some of the stuff, like in the Vince documentary, I don't need. I want to hear the story. We're already not, and again.
Well, he told the story, and we saw the story, and he was right.
But wait, Mimi, we're already not going to get. Vince McMahon started the documentary saying, hey, look, you're going to get the story. I'm going to tell you because I don't even really want to tell you the story. He don't even want to say the words pro wrestling. I didn't realize how long ago they had been talking sports entertainment. That shit was like late 70s, early 80s on the low key. Mm-hmm. It just wasn't established. He's like trying to figure that. The biggest knock against this docuseries has been that people think it's not got enough juice. I think you're reading it wrong if that's what if you're looking for this to get like new shit, that's not what this is about. This is a 6-episode puzzle. Yeah. And the puzzle you're trying to solve is what the fuck is going on in Vince McMahon's brain. And He's dropping a little bit every here and there. You get a little bit of gems.
Literally, I think you can see pieces fly. Oh.
Facts. Off his lips.
That's right.
Off his lips.
I was
Go ahead.
I've been weirded out about you. I didn't learn anything new. Nigga, listen. Y'all niggas been on the internet since, 2000, 99, something like that? Like, you've been here looking at these same stories over and over again. No, you did not, except for this time, you're not reading it from a nigga's grandmama basement. You are hearing it from
the horse's mouth.
Horse's goddamn mouth.
Not
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this the horse right here.
You're coming to get like okay. We heard this. Is it true, or what's the real story behind this?
How much are they going to say about the real story from all these years later? Yeah, yeah.
You get to look them niggas in the eye when they say it.
I think realistically, the way I've been looking at this documentary has been, and I mean, I don't want to say I feel vindicated, but looking back at Raw to prepare for what we're about to talk about in the next couple hours, Raw was they made sure to highlight those people from Netflix that showed up at the arena Monday night. They are. If you're not a pro wrestling fan, but you're interested in the WWE, and there are
people that are like that. There's people that are in finance that don't watch the product but are so enamored by.
They like business. A Roman Reigns. They like a Cody Rhodes. They just like
like the business itself. The fact
in general.
That the fact that it was this declasse thing, because you hear how Bob Costas talked about it. Like
Bob Costas did not fuck with any of this shit.
He said, I liked it. It was cool when I first did that whole thing, but then it turned into something else that I wanted nothing to do with.
Vince.
He called that shit mindless. Okay, but there's people on the street that really, really are like. They are so enamored by this business. Like people in hedge funds are just, they watch it. Like they watch the stock all the time.
Right. I think you start to realize how broad the audience really is, because it's
crazy.
But
the numbers.
It's crazy, but I think, I hate the way it sounds to call pro wrestling lowbrow. But like realistically, at the end of the day, when you're talking about this type of entertainment where there's somebody that is good and there's somebody that's bad, and they're going to fight, and your job is to cheer for the good or the bad, whatever you're feeling. Do your thing. Yeah, there's nobody else that does it better. There's no other situation where you're getting this other than pro wrestling, because everything else is going to try and throw in some type of, bigger brain idea. Vince McMahon specifically, we talk about on the recordings, I believe it's I don't know if it's episode 1, episode 2, episode 2 going to be dropped tomorrow. We talk about how WWE specifically holds a mirror up to America. Like it's really about the base. It's not about it's more sitcom than it is Succession. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what you're getting. You're gonna get the same thing all the time. It's how they switch it up and flip the jokes or whatever, as opposed to let me figure out the biggest brain idea every time we come out the box. That's not what WWE does. But I think that's why it appeals to a wider base of people, because there's more people in different walks of life that just want to see that. They just want to go and experience that. Anyway, shout out Brandon Thurston. Shouts out to the squad. Peace to Shoemaker and the folks that were in the doc who were really talking that talk. Again, episode 1 of our conversation on the first episode of Miss McMahon is up on the YouTube. Now we're done here. You can check that out. Expect more to be dropping over the next couple days or what have you.